So a couple days ago in our Facebook group, I made this post, which got this response. And I said to myself, say no more. We got to go check it out. Now, I don't expect this to be a one-for-one substitute to what I meant in the post. However, it might be the closest thing we've got. So well, y'all know I got to bring it to you. And so we went to the shawarma grill at the Florence Flea Market. And listen, don't sleep on the Florence Flea Market. There's some stuff out there. Jennifer's Taqueria is out there, and there's some good food out that way. Now, what we got was the shawarma beef plate. We got the hummus and we got the falafel. I was going to get a couple of their empanadas as well. They got empanadas 2 for $5. Not bad, but they didn't have any today, so we missed out on that. So I want to get right into this because I'm concerned this is getting cold. I had to drive all the way over. It's very cold out this morning. Put that to the side. Let's start over here with the beef plate. I got the sauce drizzle on the side just because I had to make the drive. So we should have garlic sauce right here. And I'm shocked I'm eating all this because we just had our Christmas party, our Christmas office party for Drayton Realty Group at New York Prime and Myrtle Beach last night, which was mighty fine. Nonetheless, first thing this morning, here we are because it was the only time this weekend I was going to be able to do it. And I've got to bring the truth, the message to the people. Yeah. This is street food, basically. If you don't know, shawarma is the meat on the vertical rotisserie. I got the beef plate. You can get it wrapped in a pita. Maybe I should have done that, but I wanted the rice. Yeah. I'm glad I got the rice. Good job. Pickles, lettuce, tomato, onions, the meat, and then you got your sauces, tahini and garlic sauce. And I'm going to tell you, it smells fantastic out there. Let's try a piece of this meat first. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you that I made that comment in the group about halal food, and this came up. I didn't even know that they were out there. So I'm going to try to see if I can link their socials down in the description of this video. I can't believe I didn't know they were over there. Don't know how long they've been there. So if you've never had this kind of food, it's warm, it's acidic. I'm going to say something that's going to sound weird probably to some people, but it's got like a holiday flavor to it in our terms and culture. Just meaning it's got the warm spices. And man, I was hoping this would be a banger. And you're not going to really be able to see this too well, I would imagine, but there's no lack of flavor on this beef whatsoever. Let's get some more of that garlic sauce in there. No lack of flavor in this dish at all. Falafel. For those that may not know, falafel is a chickpea-based fried ball, seasoned, spiced, probably has some onions in there. I call them chickpea hush puppies. I'm from the South. I don't know what you want me to do. It's like I told you, man, the smells that were coming out of there, tremendous. Tremendous. Man, listen, hey. I sprung into action quickly because I knew that I wasn't the only one that didn't know that this was out there. Just like I said, this is not a one-for-one substitute of what I really wish we had in town, but it's a giant step in the right direction. Yo, my hope is always when I go to one of these locally owned places, one of our local small businesses, that I'm really going to enjoy the food, because the last thing I ever want to do, I mean, even as a local, business owner myself, is bring any harm to our locally owned businesses. Actually, I want to always do the opposite. I'll support a locally owned business, I'll pay more money to get a product at a locally owned business than I will at a big box company just to support them. I literally did this last week. I needed a certain service, and somebody was like, well, you know, Sam's Club does that for, you know, quite possibly a lot cheaper. I said, no, but we're going over here, though. This is a locally owned business, brothers and sisters over there that we need to support. So last thing I ever want to do is cast shade or bring harm to a locally owned restaurant business. But I also think it's very important to give honest reviews. I mean, I feel like restaurant owners should want that. They should want honest feedback. I don't want to fluff things just to make somebody look good if it's dishonest either. So what I will say is this, as a disclaimer, these are just my opinions. If you like a restaurant that I say, that wasn't my favorite item at that place or whatever, and it is yours, eat it. We all have different tastes, like go for it. But ideally for me, I'm going to be able to look you square in the eye on this camera and tell you, this is excellent. Well, guess what, folks? This probably just became one of my favorite places to get food in Florence. That's on that level. When I posted in the group, we need halal, that came from the heart. That came from the depths of myself. And I still think we need a restaurant. There's different, I think even chains that could do well, that would be good. That spot where the old Shane's Rib Shack used to be would be a prime location for a place to go, in my opinion. So I'm not backing off of that desire. I hope that we do see that happen. But this is street food style setup. This is excellent. This is the closest thing you've got. The falafel is nice. It's not lacking in any way. Not very expensive either. I paid $22 for all of this. All right, let's try the hummus. I can already smell it and tell that it's going to be nice. Magnificent. Yeah. Wow. Wow. That's all I can say, man. Garlic sauce. I'm not going to edit that out. This is real life, folks. Folks. The Shawarma Grill at the flea market. It's basically right there, pretty much in the center. If you know where the flea market's main office is at, it's right there adjacent to the office. This has basically made my body forget that not too long ago, just last night, I had a 22-ounce bone-in ribeye, some sauteed mushrooms, some thick-cut bacon, a nice big salad with blue cheese, and some bread. We ate a lot of food last night at New York Prime, and this has been such a surprise to my taste buds that my body said, we're going to make an exception. Listen, you've got the rice, full of flavor, the beef as well, contrasted with the acidity from the pickle, the tahini sauce or the garlic sauce. Either one of them are good. I think I'd like to get the pita for convenience because, see, too, it's about to get cold, and so they got a tent. So my recommendation, get whatever kind of setup you need and be prepared to go out to the parking lot at the flea market and eat it in your car. I'm going to eat one more falafel. I'm going to take the other one back for my wife to try. But I am going to eat one more, though. Man, these are good. I think one day I'm going to try to find out a way to get this mic out of my face while I'm eating, but still be able to give you good sound quality. Listen, I'm going to put their Instagram down in the description of the video. They've only got like 27 followers. Like I said, I don't know how new they are, but they should have way more than that. Follow them on Instagram. And then next weekend, get over to the flea market and check them out. I promise you, especially if you're one of the people that liked my post in the group. I know what you've got in mind because I've got the same thing in mind. This isn't quite going to hit all of those boxes, but you're going to like this. And look, I had to make the drive all the way over. This held up pretty well, but it would have been even better fresh, and it's still good. I mean, you see what's going on here. Now, that falafel is crazy. That it might not make it. It might not make it back to her. It will. I'm not going to eat it. Chill. So, but I'm going to eat a little bit more of this hummus, and I'm going to take some more of that to her too. So, I'm going to finish up this right here, and I'm going to carry on. If y'all enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Again, I'm going to put the Shawarma Grill's Instagram down in the description of the video. Definitely add them to your list of places to check out. I look forward to seeing y'all around. Y'all take care, and God willing, as always, we'll see you on the next video.